Hello guys, welcome to the Anionegai What Ifs. Today we are gonna see, what if Naruto had a sibling? If you want more awesome fan fiction like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. In the heart of the Hidden Leaf Village, where shadows whispered secrets and the leaves rustled with untold stories, a tale of family and destiny began. It was a night etched in the annals of history, the night the Nine Tails attacked. But within the chaos and destruction, a hidden truth lingered, known only to a select few. Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and his wife, Kushina Uzumaki, welcomed twins into the world on that ominous night. While the village celebrated the birth of their savior, Naruto, a decision had been made to safeguard his sister, Sora, from the prying eyes of those who sought to exploit her lineage. As the village slowly recovered from the attack, Minato and Kushina entrusted Sora to a trusted ally, Jiraiya, who whisked her way to a hidden location far from the village's borders. Jiraiya, sworn to secrecy, raised Sora in isolation, away from the complexities of ninja life. The village believed Naruto to be the last remnant of the Uzumaki lineage, unaware that a hidden tie bound the siblings across the vast expanse of Konoha. Years passed, and Sora grew up in the tranquility of her secluded upbringing. Jiraiya, a mentor and pseudo-father figure, trained her in the arts of the ninja, instilling within her the indomitable spirit and resilience of the Uzumaki clan. However, the truth of her lineage remained veiled, leaving her yearning for answers about her family. In the village, Naruto's life unfolded quite differently. Orphaned and ostracized, he faced the harsh reality of being the container for the Nine Tails. Unbeknownst to him, a sister existed, her existence a guarded secret among the highest echelons of the Leaf. On the eve of Naruto's 12th birthday, a restless energy stirred within Sora. Unexplained dreams and a strange pull in her heart pushed her to embark on a journey of self-discovery. With a map and a mysterious seal that Jiraiya had entrusted to her, she ventured toward the village that held the missing pieces of her past. Meanwhile, Naruto, donned in his orange jumpsuit and wielding a determined spirit, was preparing for another day of rigorous training. The villagers, oblivious to his lineage, cast disdainful glares, their whispers echoing in his ears. Unbeknownst to him, his sister was approaching the village, guided by an invisible force that drew her closer. As Sora entered the outskirts of Konoha, a flood of emotions engulfed her. The towering Hokage monument, the bustling marketplace, and the rustling leaves stirred something within her, a connection to a place she had never known. With the seal resonating on her forearm, she pressed on, feeling an inexplicable pull toward the heart of the village. Naruto, on the other hand, sensed a disturbance in the air. The chakra in the atmosphere shifted, and an unsettling feeling crawled up his spine. Unaware of the approaching sibling, he dismissed it as another one of his eccentric premonitions. In the heart of Konoha, at the bustling training grounds, Naruto unleashed a barrage of kunai against a makeshift target. His determination echoed in every strike, a testament to the spirit that refused to be broken by the villagers' disdain. As he caught his breath, a voice resonated in the distance, carrying a haunting familiarity. Sora. The whispered name hung in the air, a phantom echo that only Naruto seemed to hear. He turned, scanning the surroundings, but the training grounds were devoid of any presence other than his own. Meanwhile, Sora navigated the village with a mix of wonder and trepidation. The seal on her arm glowed faintly, reacting to the proximity of her brother. It pulsed with an energy that sought a connection, an unseen tie yearning to be acknowledged. As their paths unknowingly converged, the hidden ties that bound the Uzumaki siblings began to unravel, setting in motion a series of events that would shape the destiny of the Hidden Leaf Village. In the hidden corners of the village, where shadows whispered secrets and the moon cast a silvery glow, the Uzumaki siblings were destined to cross paths. Sora navigated the bustling streets with an air of determination, following the subtle guidance of the seal on her forearm. Unbeknownst to her, Naruto, fueled by an inexplicable feeling, sought answers to the mysterious whispers that had called his sister's name. As the moon hung low in the night sky, casting an ethereal glow over Konoha, Naruto found himself drawn to the Hokage monument. There, under the watchful eyes of the stone-carved faces, he felt a peculiar surge of chakra. His senses heightened, and a name echoed in his mind: Sora. Unfurling the map Jiraiya had given her, Sora stood at the village's outskirts. The seal on her forearm glowed brighter, pulsating with an unseen energy. Guided by an invisible force, she took tentative steps forward, her heart pounding with anticipation and uncertainty. Naruto's journey led him to the same location. The monument loomed large, a testament to the Hokages who had shaped the village. As he approached, he caught sight of a figure in the moonlight, an unfamiliar silhouette that stirred something within him. Naruto's eyes narrowed as he squinted, trying to discern the identity of the person approaching. Sora, oblivious to Naruto's presence, continued her cautious advance. The seal on her arm tingled with each step, resonating with a chakra signature that felt inexplicably familiar. Her gaze was drawn to the monument, and a surge of recognition flashed through her eyes. It was then that Naruto, fueled by instinct, called out, "Who's there?" The siblings locked eyes across the moonlit expanse, and time seemed to stand still. Recognition flickered in Naruto's eyes, a spark of connection that defied explanation. Sora, too, felt a pull in her heart, a sensation that transcended the boundaries of blood. Sora. Naruto spoke her name as if testing the waters of an uncharted sea. Sora's breath caught in her throat. The name resonated, striking a chord deep within her. It was a name she had only heard in dreams, a name that held a promise of belonging. Naruto. She whispered, her voice a mere breath carried away by the night wind. The siblings, separated by fate and hidden truths, took tentative steps toward each other. The seal on Sora's forearm pulsed in harmony with Naruto's chakra, weaving an invisible thread that drew them together. In the heart of the village, at the base of the Hokage monument, Naruto and Sora stood face to face. The world around them seemed to blur, leaving only the moonlit clearing and the unspoken bond that shimmered in the air. I've felt something calling me, Naruto confessed, his cerulean eyes searching hers for answers. Sora nodded, her gaze unwavering. Jiraiya told me I had a brother, but I never knew until now. Naruto's eyes widened, realization dawning upon him. You're my sister. A mixture of emotions played across Sora's features: relief, curiosity, and an underlying sadness. I am. Jiraiya raised me in secret, away from the village. He wanted to protect me, but I've always felt this connection to Konoha, to you. Naruto struggled to process the revelation. The sister he never knew he had stood before him, and the void in his heart began to fill with a warmth he had never known. The invisible barriers that had kept them apart shattered, and a forbidden bond, bound by destiny, wove its threads around their hearts. As the siblings shared their stories, a sense of camaraderie blossomed. Naruto learned about Sora's isolated upbringing, her training under Jiraiya, and the latent Uzumaki abilities she possessed. Sora, in turn, discovered Naruto's journey as the village pariah, the challenges he faced, and the unyielding spirit that defined him. Under the moonlit canopy, they forged a pact, vowing to navigate the. We need to be cautious, Naruto advised, a shadow of concern in his eyes. If the village discovers you're my sister, it could complicate things. Sora nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. For now, let's keep this between us. We can't risk jeopardizing your position or the stability of the village. In the days that followed, Naruto and Sora moved in the shadows, their meetings concealed from prying eyes. They trained together, exchanged stories, and discovered the intricacies of their shared Uzumaki heritage. The forbidden bond they nurtured strengthened, a silent pact to protect each other from the world that had kept them apart. As Sora delved into the ninja life, her presence in Konoha remained hidden. Naruto, ever the protector, shielded her from the village's scrutiny. Together, they faced challenges, honed their skills, and prepared for the inevitable moment when their hidden ties would be revealed. Little did they know that destiny had more in store for them than just a reunion. The threads of their lives, intricately woven together, would unravel the mysteries of their shared heritage and shape the future of the Hidden Leaf Village. The forbidden bond of the Uzumaki siblings, once concealed in the shadows, now stood as a beacon of strength that would illuminate their path through the darkness that lay ahead. Konoha continued its daily rhythm, unaware of the clandestine bond that had formed between Naruto and Sora. The siblings, bound by blood and the shared weight of their destiny, navigated the village with a careful grace, concealing their connection from prying eyes. As weeks passed, Sora acclimated to life within Konoha's borders. The bustling marketplace, the training grounds, and the Hokage's watchful gaze became familiar sights. Yet, she moved like a shadow, slipping through the crowds, her identity still concealed. Naruto, her guide through the complexities of village life, became both brother and mentor. One day, as they strolled through the marketplace, Naruto shared tales of his escapades and dreams. The bond between them deepened with every shared laugh and shared secret. However, beneath a veneer of camaraderie, a sense of longing lingered in Sora's eyes, a longing to be acknowledged, to be seen not just as Naruto's sister, but as an individual with her own identity. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the village embraced the quietude of the night, Naruto and Sora found themselves at the edge of the training grounds. The moon cast a gentle glow, illuminating the clearing where their destinies had collided. Sora hesitated, her gaze fixed on the Hokage monument that loomed overhead. Naruto, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I can't keep hiding. I want to be part of this village, not just as your sister, but as Sora. Naruto's eyes softened with understanding. I get it, Sora. It's time for the village to know you. We'll find a way to make it work. As they contemplated the path ahead, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was Jiraiya, the guardian who had watched over Sora throughout her secluded upbringing. His eyes, a mix of pride and concern, met Sora's gaze. Sora, Naruto, Jiraiya spoke, his voice carrying the weight of responsibility. It's time for you to understand the truth of your lineage and the challenges that lie ahead. The siblings exchanged glances, curiosity flickering in their eyes. Jiraiya led them to a secluded spot, away from prying ears, and began to unravel the hidden truths that had shaped their lives. Jiraiya's tale unfolded, revealing the depth of the Uzumaki legacy. He spoke of Minato and Kushina, their love, and the sacrifice they made to protect the village. Naruto and Sora listened, captivated by the narrative that connected them to a history they had only glimpsed in dreams. Your parents were extraordinary individuals, Jiraiya recounted, his gaze distant as memories flooded back. They entrusted me with your safety, Naruto, and Sora, your existence was shrouded in secrecy to safeguard you from those who might exploit your Uzumaki bloodline. The revelation resonated with Sora, a mix of gratitude and sorrow swirling within her. The burden of her concealed identity, the weight of being hidden, now made sense. Naruto, too, grappled with the complexities of their shared heritage. As Uzumaki, you both carry a legacy of strength, resilience, and a unique chakra affinity, Jiraiya continued. But with that legacy comes a responsibility, one that goes beyond being the vessel for the Nine Tails, Naruto, and the duty to protect the village, Sora. As the night unfolded, Jiraiya guided the siblings through the intricacies of their Uzumaki heritage. He spoke of the sealing techniques passed down through generations, the unique chakra attributes that defined their clan, and the significance of their existence in the grand tapestry of ninja history. Sora, eager to embrace her identity, felt a surge of newfound purpose. I want to contribute to the village, Jiraiya. I want to be a ninja and protect those I care about. Jiraiya nodded approvingly, recognizing the fire in her eyes. Your journey is just beginning, Sora. The village will learn to accept you for who you are. And Naruto, you'll play a crucial role in shaping that acceptance. The weight of responsibility settled on Naruto's shoulders, but his resolve remained unshaken. I won't let the village judge Sora for things beyond her control. We'll face it together. With newfound knowledge and a shared sense of purpose, the trio decided to unveil Sora's identity to the village. However, they understood the delicacy of the situation. The truth had to be revealed in a way that inspired acceptance rather than fear. Days turned into weeks, and a plan took shape. Naruto, Sora, and Jiraiya collaborated to present Sora to the village, not as a threat, but as a fellow ninja with a desire to protect Konoha. The Hokage himself, recognizing the importance of this revelation, supported their endeavor. Under the azure sky, with the villagers gathered at the training grounds, Naruto stepped forward, his voice carrying across the clearing. Listen up, everyone. I have something important to tell you. The crowd hushed, their eyes fixed on Naruto, curious and apprehensive. Naruto has a sister, he declared, gesturing toward Sora, who stood beside him with a determined expression. Her name is Sora, and she's one of us, a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village. The revelation rippled through the crowd, a wave of murmurs and exchanged glances. Sora's presence, once hidden in the shadows, now stood in the spotlight. She met the gaze of the villagers, her eyes conveying a mix of vulnerability and strength. Naruto continued, Sora is not just my sister, she's a fellow shinobi with the same dreams and aspirations as any of you. She's here to protect the village, just like all of us. Jiraiya, standing nearby, added his voice to the declaration. The Uzumaki legacy lives on in both Naruto and Sora. Their unique abilities and determination make them an asset to Konoha, not a threat. As the initial shock settled, the villagers began to process the revelation. Whispers spread through the crowd, some skeptical, others intrigued. The Hokage, observing the scene from a distance, maintained a watchful gaze, ready to intervene if the situation escalated. Sora stepped forward, her eyes scanning the faces of the villagers. I may be new to the village, but I am committed to its protection. I want to earn your trust and be a part of this community. I am not a threat, but an ally. The sincerity in Sora's words resonated with some, while others remained uncertain. Naruto, standing by her side, offered a reassuring smile. The duo, united by blood and purpose, faced the challenges of acceptance together. As the day unfolded, the village began to adapt to the revelation. Sora, once hidden in the shadows, now trained alongside fellow ninjas, forged bonds, and carved her place within Konoha. The hidden identities of the Uzumaki siblings gradually merged into the fabric of the village, transforming their existence from a secret to a shared legacy. In the quiet of the evening, Naruto and Sora stood atop the Hokage monument, gazing at the village sprawled below. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting an amber glow over the rooftops. We did it, Naruto, Sora said, a mixture of relief and gratitude in her voice. I feel like I belong. Naruto grinned, his eyes reflecting the resilience that had defined their journey. It's just the beginning, Sora. We'll face whatever comes our way together. The Hidden Leaf Village is our home, and we'll protect it with everything we've got. As the Uzumaki siblings embraced their shared destiny, the village below embraced them in return. The hidden identities that had once defined their existence were now woven into the tapestry of Konoha, an integral part of a legacy that would endure through the ages. The forbidden bond had transformed into a beacon of strength, illuminating the path for Naruto and Sora as they embraced their roles as protectors of the Hidden Leaf Village. With Sora's identity unveiled to the village, the Hidden Leaf began to adapt to the presence of the Uzumaki siblings. The initial skepticism and hushed conversations evolved into nods of acknowledgement and even smiles as Sora trained alongside fellow ninjas. Naruto, always the protector, stood by her side, ensuring that the village recognized her not just as his sister, but as a capable and determined shinobi. As weeks passed, the Hokage recognized the potential within the Uzumaki siblings. With a shared bloodline and unique abilities, Naruto and Sora possessed a strength that, when united, could become an unbreakable force. The Hokage, always with an eye toward the village's future, decided to capitalize on this potential by assigning the siblings to a team. The choice of their teammates would prove crucial in shaping their journey within Konoha. One sunny morning, Naruto and Sora stood in front of the Hokage's office, anticipation bubbling within them. The door creaked open, revealing the Hokage seated behind his desk. "Naruto, Sora," he greeted, his expression a mix of wisdom and intrigue. "I have a special mission for you both, one that will not only test your abilities, but also solidify your place within the village." Their eyes widened with curiosity, and the Hokage continued, "You will be part of Team 7, alongside your teammate, Sakura Haruno. Under the guidance of Kakashi Hatake, your team will embark on missions that go beyond the ordinary. It's time for the Uzumaki siblings to prove their worth." Team 7's first meeting took place at the training grounds, where the cherry blossoms danced in the breeze. Naruto and Sora, clad in their ninja attire, awaited the arrival of their third teammate. Sakura Haruno, a pink-haired kunoichi with a keen intellect, approached with a confident stride. "Hey, Naruto, Sora," she greeted, her emerald eyes sizing up the siblings. "I've heard a lot about you two. Looks like Team 7 is in for a unique experience." Naruto grinned, a familiar spark of mischief in his eyes. "Get ready, Sakura. We're gonna be the best team ever." As the trio bantered and got to know each other, the training grounds entrance rustled with leaves, signaling the arrival of their sensei, Kakashi Hatake. Dressed in his signature ninja attire, a mask covering the lower half of his face, Kakashi exuded an air of mystery. "Good morning, Team 7, Kakashi greeted, his lone visible eye narrowing in an amused smile. "I hope you're ready for what lies ahead. Teamwork is crucial, and your strengths, when combined, will make you a formidable force." Under Kakashi's guidance, Team 7 embarked on a series of missions that ranged from D rank to C rank, each designed to test their individual skills and foster teamwork. The dynamic within the team was a mix of personalities: Naruto's boisterous enthusiasm, Sora's determination, and Sakura's strategic mindset. Kakashi, with his laid-back demeanor and mysterious aura, observed their interactions, recognizing the potential for growth within the unlikely trio. One mission, in particular, stood out as a turning point for Team 7. They were tasked with escorting a caravan of merchants through the dense forests on the outskirts of Konoha. The mission seemed routine, but hidden dangers lurked in the shadows. As they ventured deeper into the forest, Naruto, Sora, and Sakura remained vigilant. The rustling leaves and distant sounds heightened their senses, and a sense of camaraderie began to blossom among them. However, the mission took an unexpected turn when they encountered a group of rogue ninjas intent on stealing the merchants' goods. The battle that ensued tested the mettle of Team 7. Naruto unleashed his signature shadow clone jutsu, overwhelming the enemies with sheer numbers. Sora, tapping into her Uzumaki abilities, unleashed chakra chains that ensnared the foes, limiting their movements. Sakura, with her precise control over chakra, supported the team with strategic attacks. Kakashi observed from the sidelines, gauging their strengths and weaknesses. The siblings' coordination and unspoken understanding surprised him, a testament to the bond that went beyond mere blood. As the skirmish intensified, Kakashi stepped in, revealing the true extent of his formidable skills. "Remember, teamwork is not just about individual strengths. It's about adapting and supporting each other in the heat of battle," Kakashi advised, seamlessly incapacitating the remaining rogue ninjas. The mission, initially routine, became a pivotal moment for Team 7. The success of their coordinated efforts left a lasting impression on the villagers, who began to acknowledge the Uzumaki siblings not just as unique individuals, but as essential contributors to the village's safety. In the aftermath of the mission, Team 7 gathered at their usual meeting spot, the training grounds, surrounded by the cherry blossoms in full bloom. Naruto, Sora, Sakura, and Kakashi exchanged glances, a silent acknowledgement of the bonds forming within the team. Kakashi, leaning against a tree, addressed the trio, "You've shown great progress. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. Team 7 has the potential to become one of the village's strongest assets." Naruto, his usual exuberance undiminished, grinned. "We're just getting started, Kakashi-sensei. No mission is too tough for Team 7. Sora nodded in agreement, a fire of determination burning in her eyes. "We'll face whatever comes our way together. Team 7 is more than just a team, it's a family." As they basked in the camaraderie forged through battles and shared victories, the Uzumaki siblings realized that their journey within Konoha extended beyond individual achievements. Team 7, an unlikely alliance of personalities, held the promise of becoming a force that would shape the destiny of the Hidden Leaf Village. The village, once skeptical of the Uzumaki siblings, began to witness the impact of Team 7's exploits. Naruto and Sora's skills, honed through trials and missions, became a testament to their commitment to protect Konoha. The cherry blossoms, scattered in the wind, carried whispers of a team that defied expectations. As the Uzumaki siblings and Team 7 continued their journey, the village embraced the idea that strength came not just from individual prowess, but from the bonds forged through shared experiences. The unlikely team, guided by the teachings of Kakashi Hatake, stood as a beacon of unity within the Hidden Leaf, a testament to the power that emerged when the strengths of different individuals converged in pursuit of a common goal. In the wake of Team 7's success, the Hidden Leaf Village witnessed a shift in perception. The once mysterious Uzumaki siblings, Naruto and Sora, were now recognized not only for their individual abilities, but for the strength they brought as a team. The cherry blossoms that had borne witness to their growth whispered tales of unity, forging a narrative that extended beyond blood ties. Yet, within the heart of Team 7, a subtle tension lingered, an unspoken rivalry that simmered beneath the surface. Naruto, the spirited prankster with dreams of becoming Hokage, and Sora, the determined and powerful ninja seeking recognition, found themselves at odds more often than not. The roots of their rivalry ran deep, intertwined with the complexities of their shared heritage and the desire to prove themselves in the eyes of the village. It was a crisp morning at the training grounds when the first signs of their rivalry surfaced. Team 7 gathered for a routine sparring session, their breath visible in the chilly air. Naruto cracked his knuckles, a mischievous glint in his eyes. "Hey, Sora, ready to see who's the stronger sibling?" he taunted, a playful smirk on his face. Sora, ever the determined one, squared her shoulders. "Bring it on, Naruto. I'm not holding back." As the siblings clashed, the air crackled with energy. Naruto's agility and unpredictability clashed with Sora's precision and Uzumaki techniques. The sparring match intensified, drawing the attention of onlookers, villagers and fellow ninjas who had gathered to witness the clash of the Uzumaki siblings. Kakashi observed from the sidelines, his lone visible eye narrowing in amusement. The rivalry between Naruto and Sora, he mused, held the potential to propel both siblings to greater heights. It was a challenge that extended beyond physical prowess, delving into the intricacies of their relationship and the unspoken desire for recognition. As the sparring session reached its peak, Naruto unleashed his signature shadow clone jutsu, creating duplicates that surrounded Sora. The air crackled with chakra, and Sora, undeterred, countered with her chakra chains, ensnaring the clones one by one. "You're not bad, Naruto, but I've got more tricks up my sleeve," Sora declared, a fierce determination in her eyes. Naruto grinned, reveling in the challenge. "Let's see if you can keep up, Sora." The siblings continued their skirmish, each move calculated, each counter precise. The training grounds became a battleground for the Uzumaki rivalry, a spectacle that drew admiration and whispers from the watching crowd. Sakura, their teammate, exchanged glances with Kakashi, recognizing the underlying tension. "Should we do something, Kakashi-sensei?" Kakashi, ever the calm and collected sensei, shook his head. "Let them resolve it themselves. Sibling rivalry can be a powerful motivator." As the dust settled and the echoes of the sparring session faded, Naruto and Sora stood, panting but undeterred. The rivalry, instead of sowing discord, ignited a newfound determination within them. The village, watching the spectacle unfold, witnessed the strength that emerged from the clash of two individuals bound by blood. Naruto, grinning widely, slung an arm around Sora's shoulder. "Not bad, sis. You've got some serious skills." Sora, a hint of a smile playing on her lips, conceded, "You're not too shabby yourself, Naruto. But next time, I'll be the one on top." Their banter, laced with rivalry yet underlined by a sense of camaraderie, resonated with the villagers. The Uzumaki siblings, though different in their approach to life, shared a bond that transcended competition. The cherry blossoms, scattered in the wind, bore witness to the complexities of their relationship, the push and pull that defined their journey within Konoha. In the days that followed, the rivalry between Naruto and Sora manifested in various forms: training competitions, friendly challenges, and even pranks played on unsuspecting villagers. The village, once wary of the Uzumaki siblings, now embraced the spirited dynamic between them. The cherry blossoms, symbolic of renewal and growth, mirrored the evolving relationship between Naruto and Sora. However, beneath the playful banter, a subtle tension remained. The desire for recognition, fueled by the weight of their shared Uzumaki legacy, lingered in the background. It was a competition not just for strength but for acknowledgement, a journey to carve out individual identities within the shadow of their formidable heritage. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Naruto and Sora found themselves atop the Hokage monument. The village sprawled below, bathed in the warm hues of twilight. "Naruto, do you ever feel like we're defined by more than just being Uzumaki?" Sora asked, her gaze fixed on the village. Naruto sighed, his eyes reflecting a mix of determination and uncertainty. Yeah, I get that feeling sometimes. The village sees us as the Uzumaki siblings, but we're more than just a legacy, aren't we? Sora nodded, her expression thoughtful. I want the village to see me for who I am, not just as an extension of our parents. I want to prove that I'm strong in my own right. Their conversation, bathed in the soft glow of the setting sun, marked a turning point in their journey. The rivalry, once a playful exchange of blows, now carried the weight of shared aspirations. Naruto and Sora, determined to forge their own destinies, recognized the need to break free from the constraints of their legacy. In the days that followed, the Uzumaki siblings channeled their rivalry into a shared pursuit of individual growth. Training sessions became collaborative efforts, and challenges transformed into opportunities for mutual support. The village, witnessing the evolution of Naruto and Sora's dynamic, acknowledged the strength that emerged not just from competition, but from the understanding that each Uzumaki had a unique path to tread. Kakashi, ever the astute sensei, recognized the shift in their dynamics. Rivalry can be a powerful motivator, but true strength comes from understanding and supporting each other. You both have the potential to become legends in your own right. As the seasons changed and the village embraced the ebb and flow of life, Naruto and Sora's rivalry matured into a shared journey of self-discovery. The cherry blossoms, witness to their growth, continued to bloom in cycles, carrying whispers of a sibling bond that transcended competition. In the heart of Konoha, where shadows whispered secrets and the leaves rustled with tales of ninjas past, the Uzumaki siblings navigated the complexities of their shared heritage. A journey, marked by rivalry, camaraderie, and a quest for individual identity, unfolded beneath the watchful gaze of the Hidden Leaf Village, a testament to the enduring strength that emerged when two Uzumaki hearts beat as one. The tranquility of the Hidden Leaf Village was shattered when whispers of an impending threat reached the ears of the Hokage. Unseen shadows cast their pall over Konoha, and an unsettling tension permeated the air. Naruto, Sora, and Team 7 found themselves thrust into a mission that would unravel the mysteries of their past and test the bonds forged in the crucible of camaraderie. A meeting was convened at the Hokage's office, where Naruto, Sora, Sakura, and Kakashi gathered to receive their mission briefing. The air in the room was thick with a sense of urgency. Naruto, Sora, Team 7, the Hokage began, his gaze penetrating. We have received intel suggesting the resurgence of a group long thought to be disbanded, the remnants of the Akatsuki. Naruto's eyes narrowed, memories of encounters with the Akatsuki flashing in his mind. Sora, too, felt a surge of unease. The Akatsuki, an organization of rogue ninjas with nefarious goals, had been a thorn in the village's side in the past. The Akatsuki are rumored to be seeking powerful artifacts with the potential to unleash catastrophic events, the Hokage continued. Your mission is to investigate, gather intelligence, and, if necessary, neutralize the threat. Be vigilant, for the shadows of the past may hold secrets that could shape the future. The Uzumaki siblings, along with Team 7, set out on their mission, venturing into the outskirts of Konoha where shadows clung to the dense foliage. The air was charged with an ominous energy as they delved into the heart of the mystery that lurked within the hidden recesses of their shared history. Their journey led them to an ancient Uzumaki shrine, nestled deep within a forest untouched by time. The shrine, concealed by the thick foliage, held secrets that resonated with the echoes of the past. As Naruto and Sora approached, a sense of familiarity washed over them. It's like I've been here before, Naruto mused, his eyes scanning the moss-covered stones. Sora, too, felt a connection to the shrine. Jiraiya mentioned something about our heritage being tied to ancient Uzumaki artifacts. Could this be one of them? Kakashi, who had been observing the surroundings, nodded. The Akatsuki may be after the artifacts rumored to possess immense power. We need to tread carefully and uncover the truth. As they explored the shrine, an ancient seal adorned the entrance. Naruto, guided by an innate sense, traced the intricate patterns with his fingers. The seal responded to his touch, resonating with a chakra that echoed the legacy of the Uzumaki clan. This seal is linked to our lineage, Sora observed, her eyes narrowing as she studied the patterns. But what does it unlock? Before they could unravel the mysteries of the shrine, a shiver ran down their spines. The rustling leaves and distant whispers hinted at a presence, an unseen observer lurking in the shadows. Naruto's eyes darted around, searching for any sign of the intruder. Suddenly, a figure emerged, a cloaked figure with a distinct cloud pattern on their attire. The ominous red clouds identified them as a member of the Akatsuki. It seems we have visitors, the Akatsuki member spoke, their voice cold and calculated. Uzumaki siblings, we've been expecting you. The encounter escalated into a confrontation, shadows converging with the intent to unravel the secrets guarded by the shrine. The Akatsuki member, revealing their identity as Hikari, wielded mysterious powers that left Team 7 on the defensive. Naruto and Sora, their instincts heightened by the threat, faced an adversary who seemed to know more about their past than they did. The Kari's eyes bore into Naruto and Sora, a glint of recognition in their gaze. The Uzumaki siblings, heirs to a legacy stained by the Nine Tails. How interesting that you've come seeking the truths of your past. Naruto's fists clenched, his determination unwavering. We're not here to play your games, Akatsuki. What do you want with this shrine? The Kari, their demeanor cryptic, responded, the artifacts within this shrine hold the key to unlocking a power that transcends time. The Akatsuki seeks to harness that power for a purpose greater than you can fathom. As the battle raged on, Hikari's powers proved formidable. Shadows danced around them, intertwining with chakra that echoed ancient Uzumaki techniques. Naruto and Sora, determined to protect their heritage, unleashed their own abilities, tapping into the strength that had defined the Uzumaki clan. In the midst of the clash, an unearthly energy resonated from the shrine. The seal, activated by the intensity of the battle, pulsed with a radiant light. The artifacts within, hidden for generations, began to stir, their power echoing the whispers of a forgotten past. Realizing the potential danger, Kakashi instructed, Naruto, Sora, we need to stop Hikari and secure the artifacts. We can't let them fall into the wrong hands. United by a common goal, Team 7 rallied their strength, each member contributing to the battle in their own unique way. Sakura's precise strikes, Kakashi's strategic maneuvers, and Naruto and Sora's Uzumaki abilities created a symphony of teamwork that countered Hikari's formidable skills. As the battle reached its climax, the artifacts within the shrine resonated with the siblings' chakra. Naruto and Sora, standing side by side, felt a surge of power emanating from the depths of the ancient seal. Naruto, Sora, channel your chakra into the seal. Kakashi shouted over the din of battle. Responding to the call, Naruto and Sora focused their chakra, aligning it with the ancient patterns of the seal. The shrine trembled, and a blinding light engulfed the battleground. When the brilliance faded, Naruto and Sora stood before a transformed shrine and altar bathed in an ethereal glow. The Kari, now subdued by the unforeseen surge of energy, glared at the siblings. You may have unlocked the shrine's power, but you know not what you've awakened. The shadows of the past cannot be controlled. The shrine, now revealed in its true form, held artifacts infused with the essence of the Uzumaki lineage. Symbols of strength, resilience, and the enduring spirit of their clan adorned the sacred space. The artifacts, once shrouded in mystery, now radiated a profound energy that resonated with Naruto and Sora. Kakashi, his gaze contemplative, addressed the defeated Akatsuki member. Your ambitions have led you astray, Hikari. The power within this shrine is not to be wielded recklessly. The Kari, acknowledging their defeat, vanished into the shadows, leaving behind a lingering sense of foreboding. The shrine, its secrets partially revealed, remained a testament to the untold chapters of the Uzumaki legacy. In the aftermath of the encounter, Team 7 stood before the transformed shrine. The artifacts, now in their possession, pulsed with a subdued energy. Naruto and Sora, their connection to the Uzumaki lineage deepened, felt a sense of responsibility for the power they now held. We can't let the Akatsuki exploit these artifacts, Sakura asserted, her eyes reflecting determination. Kakashi nodded in agreement. We'll secure them and report back to the Hokage. The shadows of the past have been unveiled, and it's our duty to protect the future. As Team 7 prepared to leave the shrine, Naruto and Sora exchanged a solemn glance. The encounter with Hikari had opened a door to their past, revealing fragments of a history intertwined with the shadows of the Akatsuki. The journey ahead, they realized, held more challenges and revelations than they could have anticipated. Back in the Hidden Leaf village, the artifacts from the Uzumaki shrine were presented to the Hokage. The village, once again, found itself at the crossroads of history, facing a threat that transcended the boundaries of time. The Uzumaki siblings, their connection to the past deepened, vowed to protect Konoha from the shadows that lurked on the horizon. As Naruto and Sora stood before the Hokage, the village leader acknowledged the gravity of their discovery. The artifacts you've retrieved are powerful, with a history intertwined with the Uzumaki legacy. Be cautious in their use, for the shadows of the past may cast ripples into the present. The Uzumaki siblings, guided by the lessons of their encounter with the Akatsuki, embarked on a new phase of their journey. The artifacts, now safeguarded within the village, held the key to unlocking not only their own potential, but also the mysteries that shrouded the Uzumaki clan. The shadows of the past, though unveiled, cast a lingering presence. Naruto and Sora, with the support of Team 7, faced an uncertain future, a future where the echoes of their lineage resonated with a power that transcended time itself. The village, poised on the precipice of destiny, looked to the Uzumaki siblings as guardians of a legacy that held the key to the protection of the Hidden Leaf. In the wake of the encounter with Hikari and the remnants of the Akatsuki, the Hidden Leaf village buzzed with a cautious energy. The artifacts from the Uzumaki shrine, now safely secured within the village, became a focal point of intrigue and speculation. Naruto, Sora, and Team 7 found themselves at the center of attention, their connection to the artifacts and the Uzumaki legacy, raising questions that echoed through the village streets. The Hokage, recognizing the need for clarity, summoned Naruto and Sora to his office. The air within the room carried a sense of gravity as the village leader contemplated the implications of the artifacts and the power they held. Naruto, Sora, the artifacts you retrieved from the Uzumaki shrine are imbued with a unique chakra, ancient and potent, the Hokage began, his gaze piercing. It's imperative that we understand the extent of this power and how it can be harnessed for the benefit of the village. Naruto nodded, his determination unwavering. We'll do whatever it takes to protect the village, Hokage-sama. But what exactly do these artifacts do? The Hokage, his expression solemn, explained, the artifacts are said to amplify and channel the unique chakra of the Uzumaki clan. They hold the potential to unlock abilities and techniques that go beyond conventional ninja skills. However, their true nature remains shrouded in mystery. The Hokage's office became a space for contemplation as Naruto and Sora absorbed the weight of their newfound responsibilities. The artifacts, pulsating with the essence of the Uzumaki legacy, represented a connection to a power that transcended the boundaries of ordinary ninjutsu. As the heirs to the Uzumaki lineage, it falls upon you to unlock the potential within these artifacts, the Hokage continued. But be wary. Such power, if misused, can have consequences that extend beyond the individual. The shadows of the past have a way of casting ripples into the present. Sora, her eyes reflecting a mix of curiosity and apprehension, voiced a question that lingered in both siblings' minds. How do we tap into this power, Hokage-sama? And what responsibilities come with it? The Hokage's gaze softened, recognizing the sincerity in Sora's inquiry. The journey to unlock the power within requires self-discovery and a deep understanding of your own chakra. It is not a path to be tread lightly. As for responsibilities, the Uzumaki legacy carries with it the duty to protect the village, uphold its values, and ensure that the power within the artifacts is wielded for the greater good. Days turned into weeks, and Naruto and Sora, guided by the teachings of the Hokage, delved into the intricacies of the artifacts. The training grounds, once a space for physical challenges, transformed into a laboratory of sorts, a place where the Uzumaki siblings explored the depths of their own chakra and its resonance with the ancient artifacts. Under the watchful eye of Kakashi, Team 7 gathered for training sessions that went beyond the ordinary. Naruto and Sora, with the artifacts in their possession, sought to unlock the dormant potential within, channeling the power that echoed through the ages. As the siblings trained, the artifacts responded to their chakra, resonating with a unique energy that defined the Uzumaki clan. Naruto, ever the instinctual learner, embraced the challenge with a mix of enthusiasm and determination. Sora, meticulous and focused, approached the task with a measured intensity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Naruto and Sora found themselves in the heart of the training grounds. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, pulsed with a gentle glow. The air carried a sense of anticipation, as if the very essence of the Uzumaki legacy hovered around them. Naruto, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames of determination, whispered, "Let's do this, Sora. We'll unlock the power within together." Sora nodded, a shared resolve binding them. For the village, for our legacy. As they focused their chakra, the artifacts responded. Patterns of light danced around them, weaving a tapestry that mirrored the ancient Uzumaki techniques. Naruto and Sora, their connection to the artifacts deepening, felt a surge of energy coursing through their veins. The training grounds transformed into a canvas of chakra as Naruto and Sora tapped into the power within the artifacts. The air hummed with an ethereal resonance, echoing the legacy of the Uzumaki clan. Kakashi, observing from a distance, recognized the significance of the moment. Their chakra is harmonizing with the artifacts, Kakashi noted, a hint of awe in his voice. This power, if mastered, could redefine the very nature of their abilities. Naruto, his features aglow with the radiance of the artifacts, channeled the energy into a manifestation of his unique skills. Shadow clones, infused with an otherworldly vigor, materialized around him. The clones, pulsating with the ancient chakra, mirrored Naruto's movements with unparalleled precision. Sora, her chakra chains resonating with the artifacts, extended her control over them. The chains, once a manifestation of her Uzumaki heritage, now responded to her will with heightened sensitivity. Their movements, guided by the ancient energy, wove a dance that showcased the newfound depth of her abilities. The artifacts, though conduits for the Uzumaki chakra, carried a resonance that reached beyond the physical realm. Naruto and Sora, as they unleashed the power within, felt a connection to their ancestors, the Uzumaki warriors, who had shaped the destiny of their clan. The training grounds, now bathed in the glow of the artifact's energy, became a testament to the evolving nature of the Uzumaki legacy. Kakashi, watching the siblings' progress, approached with a measured pace. The power within the artifacts is not just a tool, it's an extension of your own essence, Kakashi explained. Mastering this power requires not just skill but a profound understanding of who you are and the legacy you carry. Naruto and Sora, their exertion subsiding, exchanged a glance that spoke of shared determination. The artifacts, now an integral part of their journey, held the key to unlocking a potential that went beyond the realms of conventional ninjutsu. In the days that followed, Naruto and Sora continued their training, honing their abilities with the artifacts under Kakashi's guidance. The village, witnessing the evolution of the Uzumaki siblings, acknowledged the potential that emerged from the artifacts, the power within that resonated with the heartbeat of their clan. As the Uzumaki legacy unfolded, so did the responsibilities that came with it. Naruto and Sora, now attuned to the artifact's energy, recognized the duty to protect the village from external threats and internal shadows. The artifacts, though a source of power, also served as a reminder of the delicate balance between strength and responsibility. One evening, atop the Hokage monument, Naruto and Sora gazed at the village sprawled below. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, pulsed with a subdued glow. The moon cast a silver sheen over Konoha, and the siblings contemplated the journey that lay ahead. "Our chakra resonates with the artifacts," Naruto, Sora remarked, her eyes reflecting the radiance of the artifacts. "But this power comes with a responsibility to the village and to ourselves." Naruto nodded, his gaze unwavering. "We'll use this power to protect Konoha, Sora. The Uzumaki legacy is in our hands, and we won't let it be tainted." As Naruto and Sora embraced their roles as guardians of the Uzumaki legacy, the village below witnessed the emergence of a new era. The artifacts, once dormant within the shrine, now symbolized the resilience and strength of the Uzumaki clan. The hidden leaf, poised on the cusp of change, looked to the siblings as beacons of a legacy that transcended time itself. The power within, harnessed and tempered by the wisdom gained through their journey, became a force for protection and prosperity. The artifacts, no longer shrouded in mystery, served as a testament to the enduring spirit of the Uzumaki siblings, a spirit that echoed through the leaves, the shadows, and the very foundation of the Hidden Leaf Village. As Naruto and Sora stood atop the Hokage monument, the village embraced the radiance of their chakra and the echoes of their legacy. The journey, marked by shadows of the past and the power within, had sculpted them into guardians of a lineage that held the key to the village's future. And as the moon cast its glow over Konoha, the Uzumaki siblings, heirs to an ancient legacy, vowed to protect the Hidden Leaf with a strength that resonated from the very core of their being. The Hidden Leaf Village reveled in a period of relative calm, the echoes of Naruto and Sora's training, with the artifacts dissipating in the winds of daily life. Team 7, having faced the shadows of the past, found themselves on routine missions, their camaraderie growing stronger with each shared endeavor. Yet, beneath the surface of normalcy, an undercurrent of tension simmered, an unseen force that would test the bonds forged through trials and triumphs. One sunny morning, as cherry blossoms swirled in the breeze, Team 7 gathered at the training grounds for a routine mission briefing. The Hokage, seated behind his desk, wore a somber expression that hinted at the gravity of the task at hand. "Naruto, Sora, Team 7, the Hokage began, his voice carrying a weight that cut through the air. A disturbance has been reported on the outskirts of the Land of Fire. Unconfirmed reports suggest the involvement of rogue ninjas with unknown motives. Your mission is to investigate and neutralize the threat. Exercise caution, this situation may prove more complex than it appears." The mission took Team 7 beyond familiar territory, into the dense forests on the outskirts of the Land of Fire. Naruto, Sora, Sakura and Kakashi moved with practiced efficiency, their senses attuned to the subtlest disturbances in the environment. The air, tinged with a sense of foreboding, hinted at the challenges that awaited them. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the team encountered signs of recent skirmishes, scorched earth, broken branches, and the remnants of hastily abandoned camps. The rogue ninjas, it seemed, were more than mere troublemakers. Kakashi, his single visible eye narrowing in contemplation, murmured, "Keep your guard up, everyone. This might be more than a routine mission." The tension in the air thickened as Team 7 advanced, the forest canopy casting dappled shadows over their path. Naruto, ever eager for a challenge, cracked his knuckles with a grin. Sora, her senses heightened by the artifact's energy, scanned the surroundings with a focused intensity. Sakura, always the pragmatic strategist, prepared for potential encounters. Kakashi, masked face betraying no emotion, remained vigilant as the leader of the team. The mission unfolded like a carefully orchestrated dance, each member of Team 7 playing their part in navigating the labyrinthine forest. Signs of the rogue ninjas became more pronounced, leading the team deeper into the heart of the disturbance. Suddenly, the air crackled with tension as a group of rogue ninjas emerged from the shadows. Clad in dark attire, their faces obscured by masks, they exuded an air of hostility. The leader, distinguishable by a distinctive emblem on their cloak, stepped forward with a cold stare. "Naruto Uzumaki and Sora Uzumaki," the leader sneered, their voice laden with disdain. "The village's prized siblings. How delightful." Naruto's fists clenched, a familiar fire burning in his eyes. Who are you, and what's your game? The leader, revealing the emblem of an unknown organization, declared, "We are the Eclipse Shadows, a group that seeks to bring about a new order. Your artifacts, Uzumaki siblings, are the key to unlocking the power we need to reshape the world." Sora, her expression steely, retorted, "You won't lay a hand on these artifacts. We'll protect the village and its legacy." The encounter with the Eclipse Shadows escalated into a fierce battle, shadows intertwining with chakra as Team 7 clashed with the rogue ninjas. Naruto unleashed his signature shadow clone jutsu, creating duplicates that engaged the enemy with relentless fervor. Sora, wielding her chakra chains, ensnared the adversaries with precision. Sakura, her medical ninjutsu complementing her combat skills, provided support for the team. Kakashi, with his strategic prowess, navigated the battlefield with calculated movements. As the skirmish unfolded, it became evident that the Eclipse Shadows possessed a level of coordination and skill that surpassed the typical rogue ninja threat. Their techniques, shrouded in darkness, disrupted Team 7's usual synergy. Naruto and Sora, their connection to the artifacts pulsating with each move, felt the weight of responsibility to protect the village intensify. Kakashi, assessing the situation, recognized the Eclipse Shadows as a formidable adversary. Their tactics are precise, and they seem to have information about the artifacts. We need to be cautious and work together. The forest became a stage for the clash of conflicting ideologies. The Eclipse Shadows, driven by a desire for upheaval, Team 7 standing as guardians of the village's stability. Amidst the chaos, a chilling laughter echoed through the forest. The Eclipse Shadows leader, their identity concealed by a mask, observed the battle with a sinister glee. "You fight valiantly, Team 7, but your bonds will be tested," the leader taunted. "The power within those artifacts will either be our salvation or your demise. Choose wisely." The Eclipse Shadows, displaying an uncanny knowledge of the artifacts and their potential, executed techniques that disrupted Team 7's coordination. Naruto and Sora, their resolve unwavering, faced the challenge head-on. The artifacts, attuned to their chakra, responded with heightened energy that fueled their determination. Sakura, sensing the increasing threat, called out to Naruto and Sora. "Be careful. Their tactics are designed to exploit any weaknesses in our teamwork." The Eclipse Shadows, their proficiency in guerrilla tactics evident, employed illusions and distractions that strained Team 7's ability to communicate and strategize. The bonds that had carried them through countless challenges now faced a crucible that tested their resilience. In the midst of the chaos, Naruto and Sora exchanged a determined glance. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, emitted a radiant glow that cut through the shadows. It was a silent affirmation of their commitment to each other, to the village, and to the legacy they carried. As the battle reached its zenith, a surge of energy emanated from the artifacts. The Uzumaki siblings, attuned to the artifact's power, felt a resonance that transcended the physical realm. The forest responded, leaves rustling in harmony with the ancient chakra that coursed through Naruto and Sora. In a burst of brilliance, the artifacts manifested a protective barrier that shielded Team 7 from the Eclipse Shadows' onslaught. The leader, now facing an unexpected obstacle, scowled as their illusions and tactics faltered against the artifact's energy. "The power within those artifacts, it's beyond our control," the Eclipse Shadows leader muttered, their composure wavering. Naruto, his voice cutting through the tension, declared, "We won't let anyone manipulate this power for their own agenda. Team 7, let's end this." United by a renewed sense of purpose, Team 7 rallied against the Eclipse Shadows with a newfound determination. The artifacts, now a conduit for their collective strength, amplified the siblings' abilities, creating a synergy that surpassed the shadows that sought to divide them. Naruto, surrounded by shadow clones infused with the artifact's energy, moved with unparalleled agility. Sora, her chakra chains guided by the artifact's resonance, countered the Eclipse Shadows' illusions with unwavering precision. Sakura, empowered by the artifact's protective aura, provided crucial support in healing and strategy. Kakashi, his Sharingan focused and attentive, orchestrated the team's movements with tactical finesse. The battle reached its climax as Team 7, fueled by the artifact's energy, confronted the Eclipse Shadows leader. The leader, realizing the futility of their cause, attempted a final gambit, a technique that harnessed the shadows to envelop the entire area in darkness. In response, Naruto and Sora channeled their chakra into the artifacts with a shared purpose. The artifact's energy, a beacon of light within the encroaching darkness, dispelled the shadows and revealed the Eclipse Shadows leader in their vulnerability. As the Eclipse Shadows leader faced defeat, the artifacts emitted a radiant glow that permeated the forest. The darkness that had momentarily gripped the area receded, leaving behind a tranquil scene bathed in the soft hues of twilight. Naruto, Sora, Sakura, and Kakashi stood amidst the aftermath of the battle, their breaths visible in the crisp air. The Eclipse Shadows, defeated and dispersed, left behind the echoes of their twisted ideals. The artifacts, now attuned to the rhythm of Team 7's chakra, pulsed with a subdued energy that mirrored the resilience of their bonds. The Hokage, having monitored the situation from the village, arrived at the scene. His gaze, a mix of relief and contemplation, fell upon the artifacts in Naruto and Sora's hands. The Eclipse Shadows sought to exploit the power within those artifacts for their own agenda, the Hokage observed. You've faced a formidable test, Team 7. Your bonds, tested in the crucible of adversity, have proven resilient. Naruto and Sora, their expressions reflecting a mix of exhaustion and triumph, exchanged a silent acknowledgement. The artifacts, though a source of power, had also become a symbol of the unbreakable bonds that defined Team 7. In the days that followed, the Hidden Leaf Village celebrated the triumph of Team 7 over the Eclipse Shadows. The artifacts, now revered as protectors rather than potential threats, were placed under careful observation within the village. Naruto, Sora, Sakura and Kakashi returned to their routine missions, the experience with the Eclipse Shadows serving as a testament to the strength that emerged from shared bonds. The training grounds, once again a space for camaraderie and growth, witnessed the continued evolution of Team 7. As Naruto and Sora stood atop the Hokage monument one evening, the village below bustled with life. The cherry blossoms, scattered by the winds of change, carried whispers of a legacy that endured despite the shadows that sought to cast out. Our bonds were tested, Naruto, Sora remarked, her eyes fixed on the horizon. But we emerged stronger. The artifacts are not just a source of power, they represent the resilience of our connection. Naruto nodded, a genuine smile gracing his features. Team 7 is more than just a squad. We're a family, bound by something deeper than missions and battles. The artifacts may be a part of our legacy, but it's our bonds that define us. As the moon cast its glow over the Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto and Sora, heirs to an ancient legacy, contemplated the journey that lay ahead. The artifacts, now safeguarded within the village, held the potential to shape the future. The echoes of their encounter with the Eclipse Shadows lingered, a reminder that the path they walked was fraught with challenges and uncertainties. In the heart of Konoha, where shadows whispered secrets and the leaves rustled with tales of ninjas past, Team 7 stood ready for whatever awaited them. The artifacts, now symbols of strength and unity, resonated with the heartbeat of a village that embraced the resilience of its protectors. The journey continued, the bonds tested by shadows, but unbroken by the trials of adversity. And as Team 7 faced the unfolding chapters of their story, the Hidden Leaf Village looked to them with hope and confidence, guardians of a legacy that held the key to the protection and prosperity of the village they called home. The Hidden Leaf Village settled into a semblance of peace after the encounter with the Eclipse Shadows. Team 7, having weathered the storm, continued their missions and training, the artifact serving as a constant reminder of the power and responsibility they carried. However, the tranquility was shattered one fateful day as a new threat emerged, one that would force Naruto and Sora to confront the shadows of their own lineage. The messenger bird arrived at the Hokage's office, bearing urgent news from a distant village. Reports spoke of a rogue ninja who, driven by an insatiable thirst for power, had embarked on a perilous quest to unearth forbidden techniques that could tip the balance of the ninja world. The Hokage, recognizing the severity of the situation, summoned Team 7 for an emergency briefing. Naruto, Sora, Team 7, the Hokage began, his expression grave. A rogue ninja named Ryuga has resurfaced. He seeks to unlock the forbidden techniques hidden within ancient scrolls that were believed to be lost. Your mission is to intercept Ryuga and prevent him from acquiring the knowledge that could endanger not just the Hidden Leaf, but the entire ninja world. The mission took Team 7 to the outskirts of the Land of Lightning, where rumors of Ryuga's activities had surfaced. The air was charged with tension as they approached a desolate cave, rumored to be the location of the Forbidden Scrolls. The artifacts, nestled securely in Naruto and Sora's hands, resonated with a subtle urgency. As they ventured deeper into the cave, a foreboding atmosphere enveloped them. The walls seemed to echo with whispers, carrying the weight of secrets that had long been buried. Naruto and Sora exchanged a glance, their shared determination cutting through the silence. The artifacts, pulsating with the essence of the Uzumaki legacy, guided them through the labyrinthine passages. Kakashi, his senses alert, cautioned, Ryuga is not to be underestimated. His thirst for power has driven him to the brink of darkness. Be prepared for anything. Within the depths of the cave, Team 7 confronted Ryuga. Clad in dark attire, his eyes gleaming with an unsettling determination, Ryuga stood before a collection of ancient scrolls that radiated an ominous energy. The artifacts in Naruto and Sora's hands hummed in response, recognizing the forbidden techniques that lay within the scrolls. Naruto Uzumaki, Sora Uzumaki, Ryuga sneered, his voice laced with a sinister edge. I see you've come to witness the birth of a new era. These scrolls hold the key to unimaginable power. Join me, and together, we can reshape the world. Naruto's fists clenched, a fierce resolve burning in his eyes. We won't let you unleash that power, Ryuga. Your thirst for strength has blinded you to the consequences. Sora, her chakra chains at the ready, added, the Uzumaki legacy is not a tool for personal gain. We'll stop you, no matter what. Ryuga, undeterred by their words, unleashed a formidable array of jutsu, tapping into the forbidden techniques inscribed within the scrolls. Shadows danced around him, and the cave trembled as the ancient energy awakened. Team 7, their senses heightened by the artifacts, braced for the impending clash. The battle with Ryuga unfolded with a ferocity that tested Team 7's limits. Naruto, drawing on the artifact's energy, unleashed a barrage of shadow clones, each infused with a unique chakra that resonated with the Uzumaki legacy. Sora, her chakra chains responding to the artifact's guidance, engaged Ryuga with precision and speed. Ryuga, however, proved to be a formidable adversary. His mastery of forbidden techniques allowed him to manipulate the very fabric of reality, creating illusions and distortions that challenged Team 7's perception. Kakashi, his Sharingan beepizing the intricacies of Ryuga's jutsu, noted the complexity of the forbidden techniques at play. These scrolls hold ancient knowledge that defies the laws of nature, Kakashi warned. We need to find a way to neutralize Ryuga's jutsu while avoiding falling into the traps of forbidden techniques. As the battle raged on, it became apparent that defeating Ryuga would require not just strength, but a keen understanding of the artifact's unique properties. Naruto and Sora, attuned to the artifact's resonance, exchanged a silent communication, a shared determination to protect the village and the legacy they carried. Amidst the chaos, Ryuga unleashed a particularly potent forbidden technique that distorted the very fabric of space. Team 7 found themselves disoriented, their surroundings shifting in surreal patterns. Naruto and Sora, their connection to the artifacts their only anchor, struggled to maintain their bearings. The artifacts, responding to the siblings' distress, emitted a radiant glow that cut through the illusion. Naruto, guided by the artifact's energy, realized the significance of their presence. These artifacts aren't just conduits for power, Naruto exclaimed, his eyes narrowing in realization. They're keys to unlocking the truths hidden within the Uzumaki legacy. Sora, let's tap into their energy and see if we can counter Ryuga's jutsu. Sora nodded, her chakra chains resonating with the artifact's glow. As they focused their chakra, a surge of energy emanated from the artifacts, creating a protective barrier that dispelled Ryuga's illusions. Kakashi, observing the siblings' breakthrough, remarked, the artifacts seem to hold the essence of Uzumaki techniques. If we can harness that power, we might have a chance against Ryuga's forbidden jutsu. Empowered by the artifact's energy, Naruto and Sora faced Ryuga with renewed determination. The battle, now infused with the resonance of the Uzumaki legacy, reached a pivotal moment. Naruto, his shadow clones pulsating with ancient chakra, countered Ryuga's techniques with a ferocity that mirrored the strength of his lineage. Sora, her chakra chains guided by the artifacts, engaged Ryuga in a dance that defied the laws of conventional ninjutsu. The artifacts, their glow intensifying with each move, seemed to channel the very essence of the Uzumaki clan's resilience. Ryuga, realizing the shift in the tide of battle, sneered, you may have the artifacts, but you cannot comprehend the true power hidden within these scrolls. I'll unlock the forbidden techniques and transcend the limitations of mere mortals. In a final, desperate gambit, Ryuga tapped into the deepest recesses of the forbidden scrolls, channeling an energy that threatened to consume everything in its path. Naruto and Sora, their connection to the artifacts deepening, faced the onslaught with unwavering resolve. As Ryuga's forbidden technique reached its climax, the artifacts in Naruto and Sora's hands resonated with a brilliance that surpassed the shadows of the cave. The energy, now infused with the Uzumaki legacy, created a counterforce that pushed against the distortions created by Ryuga. The cave trembled, and the air crackled with conflicting energies. Naruto and Sora, their chakra intertwined with the artifacts, stood as pillars against the storm of forbidden techniques. The artifact's glow intensified, weaving a protective cocoon that shielded Team 7 from the impending cataclysm. Kakashi, witnessing the siblings' sacrifice, understood the gravity of the moment. Naruto, Sora, be careful. The artifacts are amplifying the Uzumaki techniques. Don't let the power overwhelm you. The artifacts, now a conduit for the Uzumaki legacy's raw power, seemed to merge with Naruto and Sora. The siblings, their forms radiating with the artifact's energy, faced Ryuga with a determination that transcended the limitations of mere mortals. In a blinding burst of light, the clash of energies reached its peak. The cave, once shrouded in shadows, now emanated a brilliance that surpassed the brilliance of the sun. When the light subsided, Naruto and Sora stood amidst the aftermath, the artifacts in their hands resonating with a subdued glow. Ryuga, defeated and depleted, lay on the cave floor. The forbidden scrolls, once pulsating with ominous energy, crumbled into dust. The artifacts, having absorbed the essence of the Uzumaki legacy, radiated a profound energy that spoke of sacrifice and triumph. Naruto and Sora, their forms no longer merged with the artifacts, approached Ryuga with a mix of weariness and resolution. The rogue ninja, his thirst for power extinguished, stared at them with a mixture of defeat and curiosity. The Uzumaki legacy is not a power to be exploited for personal gain, Naruto declared, his voice carrying the weight of the sacrifice they had made. It's a responsibility to protect the village and the world from the shadows that lurk in the pursuit of forbidden techniques. Sora, her chakra chains now at rest, added, we'll ensure that the artifacts are safeguarded, not as tools of destruction, but as symbols of the resilience and strength of the Uzumaki clan. As Team 7 emerged from the cave, the artifacts cradled in Naruto and Sora's hands, the sun began to set over the horizon. The Hidden Leaf Village, unbeknownst to the unfolding events, continued its daily life, unaware of the sacrifice made by its protectors. The Hokage, awaiting their return, recognized the toll the mission had taken on Naruto and Sora. His gaze, a mix of concern and gratitude, fell upon the artifacts that now seemed to pulse with a subdued energy. Naruto, Sora, you've faced a formidable adversary. The artifacts have absorbed the essence of the Uzumaki legacy. Use their power wisely and remember the sacrifices made to protect the village, the Hokage advised. Naruto and Sora, their weariness hidden behind determined expressions, nodded in acknowledgement. The artifacts, now infused with the Uzumaki legacy's resonance, had become a symbol of sacrifice and triumph, a reminder of the responsibilities they carried as heirs to an ancient lineage. As Naruto and Sora stood atop the Hokage monument, the village sprawled below them, they contemplated the journey that had led them to this moment. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, seemed to echo the whispers of their ancestors, the sacrifices made, the battles fought, and the resilience that defined the Uzumaki clan. Our journey is marked by sacrifice, Naruto, Sora remarked, her eyes reflecting the subdued glow of the artifacts. But it's also a testament to the strength that comes from protecting what we hold dear. Naruto nodded, his gaze fixed on the village that stretched beyond the horizon. The artifacts are not just tools, they're a connection to our legacy. We'll ensure that the sacrifices made are not in vain. The Uzumaki clan's resilience will live on through us. As the moon cast its glow over the Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto and Sora, heirs to an ancient legacy, embraced the weight of their responsibilities. The artifacts, though conduits for power, had become symbols of sacrifice and triumph, a reflection of the bonds that bound them to the village and the echoes of their lineage that resonated through the leaves, the shadows, and the very foundation of the Hidden Leaf. The Hidden Leaf Village settled into a sense of normalcy after the encounter with Ryuga and the Forbidden Scrolls. The artifacts, now infused with the essence of the Uzumaki legacy, served as symbols of resilience and sacrifice. Team 7, having weathered the storms of shadowy adversaries, found themselves on a new path, one that would lead them to the heart of redemption and forgiveness. In the wake of their recent mission, Naruto and Sora dedicated themselves to understanding the artifacts' newfound power. The training grounds became a sanctuary of reflection, where the siblings delved into the depths of their own chakra and the connection it shared with the Uzumaki legacy. One day, as cherry blossoms danced in the gentle breeze, Naruto and Sora stood at the center of the training grounds, artifacts cradled in their hands. The energy within the artifacts pulsed with a subdued glow, reflecting the resilience that had defined the Uzumaki clan for generations. The artifacts seemed to hold the key to unlocking the true potential of the Uzumaki techniques, Naruto mused, his eyes fixed on the artifacts. But there's still much we don't understand. Sora, her expression thoughtful, added, the Hokage mentioned that the artifacts carry the essence of our ancestors. Maybe unlocking their power requires a deeper connection to our own past. As they focused their chakra, the artifacts responded with a gentle resonance. The air seemed to shimmer with the energy of the Uzumaki legacy, weaving a tapestry that connected Naruto and Sora to the echoes of their lineage. Meanwhile, in the heart of the Hidden Leaf Village, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was Ryuga, the rogue ninja who had once sought forbidden techniques for personal gain. However, the defeat at the hands of Team 7 had left him changed. A sense of remorse and self-reflection had taken root within him, leading Ryuga to seek redemption for the shadows of his past. Ryuga, clad in humble attire, approached the Hokage's office with a determined stride. The guards, recognizing him as the former threat, tensed. However, Ryuga raised his hands in a gesture of surrender. I come in peace, Ryuga declared, his voice carrying a sincerity that echoed through the corridors of the village. I've realized the consequences of my actions, and I seek a chance for redemption. The Hokage, his gaze measured, studied Ryuga with a mixture of caution and curiosity. Redemption is a path fraught with challenges. What brings you to seek it here? Ryuga, his eyes reflecting a genuine remorse, explained, I was consumed by a thirst for power, blinded to the impact my actions could have on others. The encounter with Team 7 made me question the choices I've made. I want to atone for the shadows I've cast upon this village. The Hokage, recognizing the sincerity in Ryuga's words, contemplated the path that lay ahead. Redemption, though a noble pursuit, required more than just words. It demanded actions that reflected a genuine change of heart. You'll be closely monitored, Ryuga. Redemption is a journey that must be proven through deeds, not just intentions, the Hokage warned. Any deviation from the path of atonement will be met with the consequences of your past actions. Ryuga, acknowledging the gravity of the Hokage's words, bowed respectfully. I understand, Hokage-sama. I am willing to face whatever trials lie ahead. I seek not just forgiveness, but the chance to contribute positively to the village that I once threatened. And so, Ryuga's journey on the road to redemption began. The village, initially skeptical of his presence, observed his actions with a watchful eye. Naruto and Sora, when informed of Ryuga's desire for redemption, exchanged a glance that reflected a mix of caution and curiosity. Days turned into weeks, and Ryuga proved his commitment to redemption through various acts of service. He assisted in rebuilding areas of the village that had been affected by previous skirmishes. He aided the medical corps in treating injured villagers. Slowly but steadily, Ryuga sought to mend the wounds inflicted by his past actions. The Hidden Leaf village, ever resilient, began to open its heart to the possibility of redemption. Some villagers remained skeptical, their memories of Ryuga's previous deeds still fresh. Others, however, saw the genuine remorse in his actions and chose to believe in the possibility of change. Naruto and Sora, having faced the shadows of their lineage, approached Ryuga with a measure of caution. The artifacts, attuned to the siblings' chakra, seemed to resonate with the energy of redemption that surrounded the former rogue ninja. One evening, Naruto and Sora found themselves atop the Hokage monument, the village sprawled below them. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the hidden leaf. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, pulsed with a subdued radiance that mirrored the reflections of their thoughts. Ryuga's actions speak of a genuine desire for redemption, Naruto remarked, his eyes fixed on the village below. But can someone truly change after the shadows they've cast? Sora, her gaze contemplative, replied, redemption is a journey that requires not just words, but a consistent commitment to doing better. Ryuga seemed sincere, but only time will reveal the truth of his intentions. As they pondered the complexities of redemption, a figure approached them atop the Hokage monument. It was Ryuga, his eyes reflecting a mix of humility and determination. I wanted to thank you, Naruto, Sora, Ryuga began, his voice carrying the weight of gratitude. Your actions during our encounter made me question the path I was on. I seek not just redemption, but the chance to prove that I can contribute positively to the village. Naruto, his expression serious, responded, redemption is earned through deeds, Ryuga. If you're sincere about changing, the village will recognize it over time. Sora, her eyes reflecting a cautious optimism, added, actions speak louder than words. Make amends for the shadows you've cast, and the village will decide your fate. Ryuga, nodding in acknowledgement, bowed respectfully. I am grateful for this chance. I will not squander it. As weeks turned into months, Ryuga continued his journey on the road to redemption. The Hidden Leaf village, witnessing his consistent efforts to make amends, began to soften its stance. The initial skepticism gave way to a cautious acceptance, and some villagers even extended gestures of goodwill. Naruto and Sora, though maintaining a vigilant eye, recognized the sincerity in Ryuga's actions. The artifacts, now symbols of both sacrifice and potential, seemed to echo the sentiment of redemption that enveloped the village. One day, as cherry blossoms once again adorned the village, Naruto and Sora stood at the training grounds, artifacts in hand. The energy within the artifacts seemed to resonate with the echoes of change that rippled through the village. Ryuga's journey is a reminder that everyone deserves a chance for redemption, Naruto remarked, his eyes reflecting a mix of wisdom and hope. The artifacts, as conduits of our legacy, hold the potential for positive change. Sora, her chakra chains gently swaying in the breeze, added, the road to redemption is not without challenges, but it's a journey worth taking. We've faced our own shadows, and now, we can help others find the light. As the Hidden Leaf village embraced the possibilities of redemption, a new sense of unity and resilience took root. Ryuga, once a symbol of shadowy threats, now stood as a testament to the transformative power of genuine change. The artifacts, cradled in Naruto and Sora's hands, became symbols not just of the Uzumaki legacy's sacrifice, but also of the potential for redemption that resided within every individual. The training grounds, once a space for honing combat skills, transformed into a sanctuary where the village's protectors contemplated the evolving tapestry of their journey. As the sun set over the Hidden Leaf village, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, Naruto, Sora and Ryuga stood together at the training grounds. The artifact's glow seemed to merge with the fading sunlight, creating a tableau that spoke of the village's ability to overcome shadows and embrace the road to redemption. The journey continued, marked by the echoes of the past and the resilience that defined the Hidden Leaf. And as the village faced the unfolding chapters of its story, the artifact served as beacons of hope, a reminder that, even in the face of shadows, redemption was a path worth walking. The Hidden Leaf village continued to thrive under the watchful eyes of its protectors. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga had settled into their roles, their actions speaking louder than words as they contributed to the village's well-being. The artifacts, now symbols of the Uzumaki legacy and the potential for redemption, rested securely in Naruto and Sora's hands. One day, as the village bustled with activity, a letter arrived at the Hokage's office. The messenger, a fellow ninja from a distant land, spoke of an impending threat that echoed the shadows of the past. A group of rogue ninjas, armed with forbidden techniques, had set their sights on the Hidden Leaf village. The Hokage, recognizing the gravity of the situation, summoned Team 7 for an emergency briefing. Naruto, Sora, Team 7, the Hokage began, his expression serious. A group known as the Shadow Revenants has emerged, wielding forbidden techniques that rival the dangers we faced in the past. Your mission is to intercept them and neutralize the threat. Exercise caution, their motives are unknown, but their power is formidable. The mission took Team 7 beyond the borders of the Land of Fire, into the shadowy realms where the echoes of forbidden techniques lingered. The air, tinged with an unsettling energy, hinted at the impending confrontation with the Shadow Revenants. As Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga ventured deeper into the unknown, the artifacts in their hands seemed to resonate with the intensity of the mission. The shadows of their past encounters with rogue ninjas and forbidden techniques cast a palpable tension over the team. Ryuga, now an integral part of Team 7's dynamic, spoke with a newfound determination. I may not be able to undo the shadows of my past, but I can stand with you to protect this village from the threats that lurk in the darkness. Naruto, his gaze reflecting the weight of their responsibilities, replied, we face this together, Ryuga. The artifacts are not just tools, they're a connection to our legacy. Let's ensure that the shadows of the past don't cast a lasting darkness over the Hidden Leaf. The trail led Team 7 to a desolate landscape where remnants of ancient battles lay scattered. The artifacts, now pulsating with a heightened energy, guided the team toward an ominous cavern, a potential lair for the Shadow Revenants. As they entered the cavern, a chilling presence filled the air. The artifacts resonated with a subtle urgency, warning the team of the imminent danger that awaited them. Shadows danced along the cavern walls, and the echoes of malevolent laughter reverberated through the dark corridors. The Shadow Revenants, clad in dark attire and masked faces, emerged from the shadows. Their leader, a figure draped in a cloak adorned with forbidden symbols, stepped forward with a sinister smile. Naruto Uzumaki, Sora Uzumaki, and Ryuga, the leader, intoned, their voice a haunting melody. We've been expecting you. The artifacts you carry are the key to unlocking the true potential of forbidden techniques. Surrender them willingly, and perhaps we'll spare your village from our wrath. Naruto, his fists clenched, retorted, we won't let you exploit the power within these artifacts. The Uzumaki legacy is not a tool for destruction. Sora, her chakra chains at the ready, added, we've faced shadows like you before. This time, we'll put an end to your twisted ambitions. The battle with the Shadow Revenants unfolded with a ferocity that echoed through the cavern. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga, their connection to the artifacts pulsating with each move, faced adversaries who wielded forbidden techniques with a malevolence that mirrored the darkest corners of ninja arts. The leader of the Shadow Revenants, with an air of arrogance, unleashed techniques that distorted reality itself. Illusions danced through the cavern, challenging Team 7's perception and coordination. Naruto and Sora, their bond with the artifacts deepening, resisted the distortions with a shared resilience. Ryuga, his skills honed through his journey of redemption, countered the Shadow Revenants' attacks with a determination that spoke of the transformation within him. The artifacts, infused with the essence of the Uzumaki legacy and Ryuga's newfound purpose, resonated with an energy that defied the shadows that sought to envelop them. Kakashi, his Sharingan focused on the unfolding battle, recognized the complexity of the forbidden techniques employed by the Shadow Revenants. Their illusions are designed to exploit any weaknesses in our teamwork. Stay vigilant, Team 7, and rely on each other. As the battle reached its zenith, the Shadow Revenants leader, realizing the resilience of Team 7, decided to unleash a forbidden technique of unparalleled magnitude. The cavern quivered as the leader channeled a malevolent energy that threatened to engulf everything in its path. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga, their connection to the artifacts deepening in the face of the impending danger, focused their chakra with unwavering determination. The artifacts, recognizing the urgency of the moment, emitted a radiant glow that countered the encroaching darkness. In a burst of brilliance, the artifacts manifested a protective barrier that shielded Team 7 from the Shadow Revenants' forbidden technique. The leader, now facing an unexpected obstacle, scowled as their malevolent energy faltered against the artifact's protective aura. The artifact's power is beyond our control, the leader muttered, their composure wavering. But we will not be defeated so easily. Prepare yourselves for the true extent of our forbidden techniques. The Shadow Revenants, undeterred by their initial setback, unleashed a barrage of forbidden techniques that tested Team 7's resolve. Illusions and distortions, fueled by the malevolent energy that lingered within the cavern, sought to unravel the bonds that held the team together. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga, united by their shared purpose and the artifact's resonance, faced the onslaught with a determination that transcended the limitations of mere mortals. The artifacts, now a conduit for the Uzumaki legacy's raw power, pulsed with an energy that seemed to cut through the shadows with a radiant brilliance. Kakashi, recognizing the gravity of the situation, urged his team, "We need to find a way to neutralize their forbidden techniques. The artifact's power may be our key to overcoming this threat." As the battle raged on, Naruto and Sora exchanged a silent communication. The artifacts, guided by the siblings' chakra, seemed to resonate with the essence of the Uzumaki legacy. Together, they focused their energy on countering the Shadow Revenant's forbidden techniques. In a moment of revelation, Naruto and Sora tapped into the artifact's power with a shared purpose. The energy, infused with the Uzumaki legacy's resilience, created a counterforce that pushed against the distortions created by the Shadow Revenants. The cavern, once shrouded in shadows, now emanated a brilliance that surpassed the brilliance of the sun. The leader of the Shadow Revenants, realizing the futility of their cause, attempted a final gambit, a technique that harnessed the malevolent energy to envelop the entire area in darkness. In response, Naruto and Sora channeled their chakra into the artifacts with a determination that mirrored the sacrifices made in their past encounters. The artifact's energy, a beacon of light within the encroaching darkness, dispelled the shadows and revealed the Shadow Revenant's leader in their vulnerability. The leader, their twisted ambitions laid bare, faced defeat as the radiant glow of the artifacts eclipsed the malevolent energy that had fueled their forbidden techniques. As the Hidden Leaf Village celebrated the victory over the Shadow Revenants, Team 7 stood amidst the aftermath of the battle. The artifacts, now revered as protectors rather than potential threats, had once again played a crucial role in overcoming a formidable adversary. The Hokage, having monitored the situation from the village, arrived at the scene. His gaze, a mix of relief and contemplation, fell upon the artifacts in Naruto and Sora's hands. The Shadow Revenant sought to exploit the power within those artifacts for their own dark purposes, the Hokage observed. "You've faced a formidable test, Team 7. Your bonds, tested in the crucible of adversity, have proven resilient." Naruto and Sora, their expressions reflecting a mix of exhaustion and triumph, exchanged a silent acknowledgement. The artifacts, though source of power, had also become symbols of the unbreakable bonds that defined Team 7. As the village returned to its routine, Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga stood atop the Hokage monument one evening. The moon cast its glow over the Hidden Leaf Village, the cherry blossoms scattered by the winds of change, carrying whispers of a legacy that endured despite the shadows that sought to cast doubt. "The artifacts have once again proven their worth," Naruto remarked, his eyes fixed on the village below. "But their power goes beyond just defeating enemies. They're a connection to our past, to the Uzumaki legacy." Sora, her chakra chains gently swaying in the breeze, added, "We've faced shadows, Naruto, but we've also illuminated the path for others. The artifacts are not just tools, they're beacons of hope." Ryuga, standing alongside them, nodded in agreement. "I've witnessed the artifacts' power and the strength of your bonds. They carry the weight of sacrifice and triumph. I'm honored to stand with you, Team 7. The artifacts, now safeguarded within the village, served as a reminder of the resilience that defined the Hidden Leaf. The journey, marked by sacrifices, redemption, and the triumph over shadows, continued. As Team 7 faced the unfolding chapters of their story, the Hidden Leaf Village looked to them with hope and confidence, guardians of a legacy that held the key to the protection and prosperity of the village they called home. And in the heart of Konoha, where shadows whispered secrets and the leaves rustled with tales of ninjas past, Team 7 stood ready for whatever awaited them. The artifacts, now symbols of strength and unity, resonated with the heartbeat of a village that embraced the resilience of its protectors. The journey continued, a testament to the bonds that withstood the tests of time and the echoes of a legacy that endured beyond the shadows. The Hidden Leaf Village basked in the afterglow of the victory over the Shadow Revenants. Team 7, having faced shadows both internal and external, found themselves at a pivotal moment in their journey. The artifacts, cradled in Naruto and Sora's hands, were no longer just conduits of power, they were symbols of a legacy that transcended time. As the village gradually returned to its routines, Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga took a moment to reflect on the journey they had traversed. The training grounds, once a space for honing combat skills, now served as a sanctuary where the echoes of the Uzumaki legacy reverberated. "Naruto, Sora," Ryuga began, his eyes reflecting a mix of gratitude and realization. "I never imagined that my journey would lead me to this point, a chance at redemption, and a bond forged through the crucible of adversity." Sora, her chakra chains gently swaying, nodded in agreement. "The artifacts have become more than just tools. They're a connection to our past, to the sacrifices of our ancestors, and to the resilience that defines the Uzumaki clan." Naruto, his gaze fixed on the artifacts, added, "The legacy of the Uzumaki is not just about power. It's about the bonds we share, the sacrifices we make, and the responsibility to protect what we hold dear. The artifacts carry the weight of that legacy. In the heart of the Hidden Leaf, atop the Hokage monument, the village sprawled below like a tapestry of life and legacy. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga stood in silent contemplation, the artifact seeming to resonate with the fading sunlight. The Hokage, having observed the trio from a distance, approached with a measured stride. Team 7, you've faced formidable adversaries and proven the strength of your bonds. The Hidden Leaf owes its safety to your resilience and sacrifice. Naruto, his expression a mix of weariness and pride, replied, the artifacts played a crucial role, but they also carry the legacy of the Uzumaki clan. We need to understand their true potential and ensure that the sacrifices made were not in vain. The Hokage, acknowledging the weight of Naruto's words, added, the Uzumaki legacy is one of strength, but it's also a responsibility. As heirs to this lineage, you carry the burden of protecting the village from the shadows that may seek to cast out. In the days that followed, Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga dedicated themselves to unraveling the mysteries of the artifacts. The training grounds became a laboratory where the trio experimented with the artifacts' power, seeking a deeper understanding of their connection to the Uzumaki legacy. The artifacts, responding to the siblings' chakra, emitted a subtle glow that seemed to carry the whispers of the past. Naruto, with a determined focus, channeled his energy into the artifacts, attempting to unlock the dormant potential within. Sora, her chakra chains responding to the artifact's resonance, sought to decipher the ancient techniques inscribed within. Ryuga, standing at their side, observed with a keen interest. The artifacts hold the essence of the Uzumaki techniques. If we can tap into that power, we might unlock abilities that go beyond conventional ninjutsu. Kakashi, who had been monitoring their efforts, approached with his characteristic calm demeanor. The artifacts are conduits for the Uzumaki legacy's raw power. Understanding their potential will require not just skill, but a deep connection to your own chakra and the echoes of your lineage. As the days turned into weeks, Team 7's understanding of the artifact's power deepened. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga discovered that the artifacts held not only the potential for formidable techniques, but also a unique ability to amplify and adapt their chakra. One evening, as the moon cast its glow over the Hidden Leaf village, Team 7 stood at the training grounds. The artifacts in Naruto and Sora's hands seemed to resonate with a newfound energy, a subtle brilliance that hinted at the untapped potential within. The artifacts carry the legacy of the Uzumaki, Naruto remarked, his eyes reflecting a mix of determination and curiosity. Let's see what they can truly do. Sora, her chakra chain swaying with a rhythmic motion, added, the Uzumaki are known for their resilience and adaptability. If we can channel that essence through the artifacts, we might unlock abilities that go beyond our current understanding. Ryuga, standing alongside them, spoke with a sense of anticipation. This journey has taught me that redemption and change are possible. The artifacts may hold the key to not just power, but also the potential for positive transformation. As Team 7 delved into their exploration of the artifact's potential, word of their endeavors spread through the Hidden Leaf village. The villagers, having witnessed the team's victories and sacrifices, looked to them with a mix of admiration and gratitude. One day, as Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga continued their experiments, the Hokage approached with a sense of curiosity. The artifacts have become a symbol of hope and strength for the village. What have you discovered about their true potential? Naruto, holding one of the artifacts with a respectful demeanor, replied, we believe that the Uzumaki legacy's essence is embedded within the artifacts. By channeling our chakra and unlocking their dormant energy, we hope to tap into abilities that can further protect the village. The Hokage, his gaze fixed on the artifacts, nodded in understanding. The Uzumaki have always been a source of strength for the Hidden Leaf. If the artifacts can amplify that strength, it will serve as a formidable asset in times of need. As Team 7 continued their research, the artifact's energy seemed to resonate with the unfolding chapters of their journey. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga began to unlock abilities that defied conventional ninjutsu, a testament to the unique essence of the Uzumaki legacy. One day, as the village faced an unexpected threat from a group of rogue ninjas, Team 7 stood ready for the impending confrontation. The artifacts, now a manifestation of the Uzumaki legacy's raw power, emitted a radiant glow that spoke of the resilience and adaptability inherent in their lineage. The battle unfolded with a ferocity that echoed through the Hidden Leaf. Naruto, Sora, and Ryuga, their chakra intertwined with the artifacts, unleashed techniques that surpassed their previous limitations. The villagers, witnessing the display of Uzumaki power, felt a renewed sense of confidence in their protectors. Kakashi, observing from the sidelines, noted the seamless coordination between Team 7 and the artifacts. The Uzumaki legacy's essence is a force to be reckoned with. The artifacts have become not just tools, but extensions of your own chakra and the echoes of your lineage. As the threat subsided and the village returned to its normalcy, Naruto, Sora and Ryuga stood atop the Hokage monument. The artifacts, now revered as symbols of the Uzumaki legacy's resilience, pulsed with a subdued radiance that mirrored the moonlit sky. "The artifacts have become an integral part of our journey," Naruto remarked, his eyes fixed on the village below. "But their true power lies not just in the techniques they offer, but in the connection they provide to our legacy." Sora, her chakra chains gently swaying, added, "The Uzumaki are a testament to strength, adaptability, and the ability to overcome any challenge. The artifacts allow us to carry that legacy forward." Ryuga, standing alongside them, spoke with a sense of gratitude. "I never thought I'd find myself standing here, part of a legacy that extends beyond the shadows of my past. The artifacts have shown me that change is possible, and redemption is a journey worth taking." The Hidden Leaf Village, with Team 7 at its forefront, faced the future with a newfound sense of confidence. The artifacts, now symbols of the Uzumaki legacy's resilience and adaptability, were revered as protectors rather than potential threats. The Hokage, recognizing the significance of Team 7's journey, addressed the village. "The Uzumaki legacy lives on through the artifacts and the protectors who wield them. As we face the uncertainties of the future, let us draw strength from the echoes of our past." Naruto, Sora and Ryuga, their bonds tested and forged through the crucible of adversity, stood as guardians of a legacy that transcended time. The artifacts, cradled in their hands, resonated with the heartbeat of the village, the legacy of the Uzumaki, carried forward through sacrifice, redemption, and the unbreakable bonds that defined Team 7. As the sun set over the Hidden Leaf Village, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, Naruto, Sora and Ryuga embraced their roles as heirs to the Uzumaki legacy. The journey continued, marked by the echoes of the past and the resilience that defined the Hidden Leaf. And in the heart of Konoha, where the leaves rustled with tales of ninjas past, the artifacts pulsed with the legacy of the Uzumaki, a legacy that lived on in the shadows, the leaves, and the very foundation of the Hidden Leaf Village. End of the here. So how was this story? I hope you like it. And if you like it, share this story with your friends and like the video too. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for daily awesome fanfiction. Okay, it's time for me to go. Bye bye.